up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is, man. Trigger ranking, the Trigger Man himself. So I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. Um, if you like to support the channel, Cash App in the description of this video. If you'd like to also follow me on other platforms, everything is top of the description of my YouTube channel. That being said, let's get this show on the result. Let's go.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, y'all. So, we got a couple commercials and we just gonna...
Hey, yo, check it out. You know who it is, man. It's the one and only Mr. Gangsta Girls himself, DJ The Fuck Drama, a.k.a. Mr. Thanksgiving. Big shout out to my big homie doing this thing, DJ Morrison. I see you over here holding it down. Holla at me sometime. Let me get some of them exclusives got. Pay attention, you bastards.
All right. So we're gonna play the commercial and then we're gonna let y'all come up in. What's up, y'all? Like, what's up? That bit. What's up, man? That shit, hey, that shit ain't nobody dope as me looking at it. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. Hey, we gotta play that one more time. Afghanistan, what's up? I'm talking, we got Afghanistan in the motherfucking house. I'm talking about, let's go, nigga. Put your hands together, nigga. Stop playing with me out here, bro. All the way from Afghanistan out that bitch. What's up? Yeah, that shit going hard though. Yep. All right. I don't know what the hell we was watching. We was watching something. Damn. That might have to be the big bay right there. I don't know. Let me
Black
see.
babies were used as
I don't know.
ammunition.
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold on.
America
I've
did
got to
that,
talk
and
over
it's
this.
so much worse than what you've been.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to even. It's a just Bob Marley. I got Bob Marley music in there, nigga. Like, I'm talking about Exodus. I got Bob Marley music in this bitch. Stop playing with me out here, nigga. Exodus, bitch. I made this beat online though. I made this online.
Buy this beat today. Invest in yourself and lease or purchase the exclusive today. The most important investment for an artist is their production. Purchase this beat today. Purchase your beats today.
Man, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. You gotta be kidding me, bro. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I made this beat like online. Like I made this live on YouTube. I made this beat. That shit hard. Come on, bro. Like you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm playing my beats in the background. I made this track. Tracks I be making this shit. But I'm gonna gonna play the commercial one more time. This ain't mine right here. This is a cover saxophone cover of what name of the thing is Snooze. We don't want y'all to snooze on the channel, so like. All right, y'all. We about to go to Chid Smooth. See what Chid Smooth talking about. We about to react to Chid Smooth channel.
YouTube, chicks.
Fine, you know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Hey, dog, I see why they shot him 9 times. I see why somebody would want to relieve him of his soul on Earth to get him up out of here. I can understand it now. 50 Cent is a demon. You guys can take that however you guys want to take it. Now, last night, I thought 50 Cent went overboard. Him posting the footage of Jim Jones kicking doors down at his podcast building, trying to get into his studio. I thought it was out of line and probably the worst thing that 50 Cent can possibly do to an enemy. But some way, somehow, things just got worse for Jim Jones. Y'all remember the landlord Sam that
and I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out. And ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not business. He's like insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it's out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, and I'm going to say in a short way, at least 80,000, if not 180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease.
Yeah, him, this guy. Well, looks like he linked up with 50 Cent, and 50 Cent actually bought the building. Yeah, let me run that back for you guys. 50 Cent has officially purchased the building that Jim Jones records his podcast studio in. 50 Cent posted this picture with the owner of the building, Sam. He said, Sam is my partner. I own the joint. Now you're gonna fix every door you kick, or I'm gonna kick your ass, Jimmy. By Monday, you destroy my property. Then he goes on to prove he really does own the building by posting 30 different angles of Jim Jones kicking the doors down, like this shit was a Steven Spielberg movie.
They kicking the doors in. Hey, I told y'all don't play with 50 Cent, bro. 50 Cent on, bro. 50 Cent is a petty individual. Like don't fuck with that nigga, bro. Like,
What's up? Y'all good? No.
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I'm doing good. Where you tapping in from?
He cut the lights off.
Yeah, he trying to kick the door into his own studio. Like,
Jones
that's
actually
crazy.
knows about this transfer of ownership, but this is no longer a laughing matter. Last night, after 50 Cent exposed him for kicking the doors down, Jim Jones thought it was funny, so he made a light joke about it.
Hey, well, if it's your last day, salute. I'm talking about 21 gun salute.
I'm sorry, at this point, you gotta file a restraining order on 50 Cent. And I know some of you guys out there are probably saying, Chicks, this is corny. Let the man have his podcast, let the man have his show. And I'm right there with you guys. I'm calling the cops.
You
Not
what?
only are you messing with my podcast and my business, but now you're
Man,
also
you
messing
tripping,
with my
bro.
money,
Don't do
my
that,
income,
bro.
the
Don't do
income
that.
of my cast members.
Not
And knowing
in my
Jones
chat.
and how
Don't do
big his
that.
ego
Don't
is,
do that,
the man
bro.
is not moving. He's going to stay right there in that building with his podcast equipment, and there's somebody to move him out the way. At this point, I'm trying to retrace the steps Jim Jones took and think what could he have done differently. Maybe not let people know the location of his podcast, or maybe paying his rent on time. I don't know, you guys. This is very concerning. Hey, 50 Cent, you win, brother. If I'm fabulous, I'm taking back that diss record. I thought we was just joking and having fun. I didn't think you was going to take it to this level. Brother, you were supposed to get in the booth and rap, not get in the booth and take all our podcast equipment. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think of this announcement from 50 Cent, confirming that he officially owns the podcast building that Jim Jones records in? Is this petty, or is this going a little bit too far? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Y'all check out Chid Smooth. That was Chid Smooth channel. Hold on. That Willie D. Let's see what Willie D talking about.
Is your keyboard tiny, making it hard to type? Download Big Keyboard Easy home screen. You can change key size easily. Just slide the size bar from 50%. Willie D Live.
What's up, family? A Florida man was sentenced to 37 years in prison. Get this, family. His son taking the keys to his car. driving off, running a stop sign, and killing 4 people.
Ooh.
Did I mention the father got 37 years and not the son? Check it out.
This man now going to spend 37 years behind bars for a deadly crash where his son was behind the wheel. Fox 35's Marie Edinger joins us live now on the County Official. So Marie, what was the reaction in court?
You got 37 years of your son got down.
It was emotional. After all was said and done, families on both sides didn't wind up talking with media at all, but they did talk with the judge today.
We are still trying to adjust to a life that feels incomplete.
The sentence won't bring back the 4 family members the Hernandezes lost, but they got what they asked for from the judge.
I just pray that my family's death is not in vain and justice is served.
And not a single day goes by without me wishing I could undo what happened.
In September of 2023, Richard Ferguson says he asked his son to back the car out the driveway. Instead, the 15-year-old took off. He ran a stop sign and crashed, killing 3 children and their grandmother.
If taking on every measure of pain or even giving my life could restore the lives that was lost, I would do it without hesitation.
In a way, Richard Ferguson is giving up his life. He's 70 years old and has pancreatic cancer. His 37-year prison sentence means he'll likely spend the rest of his life behind bars.
You did see a specialist, your primary oncologist, while in the jail, correct?
Yes, once.
Once. And he stated that your prostate cancer had spread.
Yes, that's what he told me.
Did he tell you that it had spread, it would stop spreading if you were released from jail?
No.
Ferguson's defense attorney asked for him to be released under supervision with an ankle monitor, arguing he should be at home with access to his doctors. The judge declined.
Let's go back, fam. She said, did the doctor tell him that his prostate cancer would go away if he was released from jail? She made that point to say, well, whether you are at home or whether you're in prison, you're still gonna have prostate cancer. You're still gonna need treatment. You probably still die. Ooh-wee, man. Boy, them prosecutors can be cold-blooded. But family, is it just me or did I miss something? I mean, I get it, fam. Listen, I'm all for accountability. I'm absolutely all for accountability. My heart goes out to the family of those who perished. That's got to be, as the mother of the kids said, that's like, it's a loss.
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna go to O'Shea Duke Jackson right quick.
Within the last 1 to 2 weeks, Corey Holcomb has been accusing the lead attorney of a lot of fraudulent things. Number one, calling the lead attorney a liar, and then of course, calling him lead in a Negro behind law. In other words, saying that lead attorney is living a gay lifestyle. But that doesn't have anything to do with Kevin Samuels, at least right now. But we'll get to that in a minute. Rewind! Corey Holcomb has always spoken, for the most part, positively about the influence of the late, great Kevin Samuels.
Have you seen these women speak on Kevin Samuels? Not to mention the other girl, Kendra G. That's circus. But they're just making random phone calls to random people, and it's like, it's making us look bad.
And he's even went hard on people who hated on.
This laptop is a revolution in education. The benefits of a traditional school shipped directly to your doorstep.
Who hated on Kevin Samuels.
You know, they identify with a funky because they was talking about my brother when he passed.
Right,
That's how you know they know he talking about them.
That's terrible. That was terrible.
Face ass Vivica Fox.
Oh, no, she didn't say
No,
that.
she did not.
This funk ass.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Say he got his karma. Your face is carved up because you hate yourself. He talk about bitches that hate theyself. Damn.
Now, also in the past, he said that Kevin was a little feminine, but for the most part, that did not stop him for the praise. And we can all say certain things about people, but the reality is, Kevin Samuels has been dead and gone, or almost going on 4 years. There is no real reason to talk about Kevin Samuels anymore. If you have a beef with
4 years? He been dead 4 years? Well, that shit feel like that shit wasn't even that long ago, bro. Like when Kevin Samuels passed away, bro. Like, god damn. That when I was really starting to get into the YouTube shit.
Kevin Samuels right now, it doesn't make any sense because whatever he said is out there. He's not here to defend himself. And that is important. Kevin Samuels, regardless of who has an issue with him or not, is not here to defend himself. But today, I am. Woo! You see, Corey Holcomb can't just handle one person in a beef. He has to conflate different people. If he's having a disagreement with Anton or me and the lead attorney, you know, it just can't be that we disagree with what he's doing. We have to be called Backdoria and all other things. And in this case, Kevin Samuels gets dragged into a beef that has nothing to do with him. And so when he's going after the lead attorney, he mentions something that's important.
I believe that Kevin Samuels, the late great Kevin Samuels, was a great philosophizer on the situation that's happening with a lot of the women in society. I believe that, hands down. I think he was really good at what he did.
Now, he says that Kevin Samuels was the great philosopher of his time, which is true indeed. But, he continues.
But, you know that but is coming, especially in this case, but I always thought he had a feminine side that made me feel like
I ain't see nothing feminine about Kevin Samuels at all. That nigga would get on these hoes' ass. Nothing feminine about this man, bro. Yeah.
Listen, made me feel like
no, you gave me $150. Oh, okay, thank you.
He says that while he appreciates Kevin Samuels, he felt that Kevin Samuels liked men, or he preferred men, even though he can't prove it. Now, here's the problem that Corey Holcomb is going to have. Whether Kevin Samuels is gay or not does not matter. Whether the lead attorney is gay or not.
See, this is the thing, bro. Like, how you gonna say somebody gay and they dead, bro? Like, you don't, I mean, do you have facts on this? And then you saying somebody the lead attorney, this man always talking about some fine females, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
The reality is that Kevin Samuels has nothing to do with your problems right now. The problem that you have with the lead attorney revolves around the proof of your attorney, Derek Dion, who, oh, by the way, is not even licensed in the state of California from what I can find. Damn! He's licensed in Texas, and your situation is in California. Woo! The beef is largely about if you gave your attorney the permission to speak to him. Your attorney said he did, but you never really addressed that because you can't, and you would be lying if you did. So what you're trying to do is to assassinate the lead attorney's character. But what you want to do is assassinate Kevin Samuels' character along with your issue with the lead attorney to make it more than what it is. And really, it doesn't matter if you can prove this or not, because you already said that you can't prove that Kevin Samuels was gay. but you're gonna try.
Hey, so check it out, y'all. We going to Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. That's what we going at with it. We're gonna Whack 100 versus Nina Boy.
Go. If you don't beat your mind, I said, if you don't get ahead of your mind, you get up tomorrow morning and you don't get ahead of your mind gonna tell you all kind of stuff. You don't feel good.
When you wake up before your mind runs ahead of you.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. The CS2 back, and the people aligned with him are back at it again, making threats, flagging channels, and trying to intimidate anyone who speaks on certain topics. Now, the latest target appears to be Nina Boy. But before getting into that, let's rewind for a second. Yesterday, Deuce dropped a video about Eddie Boy that brought up alleged cases that Eddie Boy hadn't publicly addressed. Instead of responding directly or clearing the air, the move that followed was familiar. A report to YouTube and a strike issued against the channel. That pattern is what people are pointing out. When the conversation doesn't go their way, the response isn't a rebuttal, it's a strike. It's the same playbook we've all seen before. Silence the content and avoid addressing the claims head on. Now fast forward. Because Nina Boy reacted to Deuce's content, CS2 back is allegedly escalating things. Not just online back and forth, but personal threats and talk involving family members. So that's the context. Let's get straight into it.
I was reacting to Deuce M's content yesterday, right? I get a text, where the phone at? I get a DM from Whack 100, from Whack 100, from Whack 100. Whack 100 jumped in the DM with the, I'm in my feelings bag, right? So, you know, he get to threatening the nigga. I don't really respond to threats and all that, right?
So like I was saying, Nina Boy said he reacted to one of Deuce's videos. And after that, he says he started receiving threats from CS2 back. Let me tell you guys something. If you want to get a threat from CS2 back, all you have to do is react to one of Deuce's videos. And next thing you know, you're getting a call from Porky. Now ask yourselves this. How come that same
Hey, I know that nigga better not call my motherfucking phone. Foul your ass away.
energy doesn't show up when somebody reacts to SBGBTV's videos? How come there aren't threats flying around then? Why is it only when someone reacts to Deuces? Why do certain reactions bring pressure and others don't? Ask yourself that.
I will say this though. Hold on. Did he delete it? No, he didn't delete it. So, you know, all right, so hold on, give me let this thing load up, man. Anyway, so Whack 100 jumped in the DMs and all this crazy stuff, right? And, you know, like I said, man, you know, he jumping out his body. I tell him, look, bro, you and your feelings, bro. This is just content, nigga. You see what I'm saying, nigga? If you ain't did nothing, nigga, you don't got nothing to worry about, man. It's the internet. So he goes off to say, thanks to the Crips, they snitched on you about that. Whatever that is, right? So Spider-Lo came out with some shit about these allegations that I allegedly a woman, right? So I said, here, let me send you the photo of her. Here you go, here go the photo. And go ahead and start your rumor. Let me tell you something about Nina Boy, bro. You have to prove something, bro. Anybody can get on here and make an allegation and all that crazy shit, right? So like I said, look, when you know your truth, man, you help people out when they want to tell a lie on you. That's all you got to do. But going forward, Whack, look, you don't got to threaten me, nigga, like I told you. if you really got some smoke with me, man, we can get in the boxing gloves, kid. We can get in there and do our 1-2.
Nina Boy knows damn well CS2 back is not getting in that boxing ring.
The 1-2.
Not for no amount of money. Not now. Not later. Not ever in life. That's not happening.
You know what I'm saying? In fact, Wack, you know exactly where I stay at. We were neighbors, bro.
That's why you gotta be careful, Nina. You're dealing with the Pyru police, the other half of the Valley Vice. The question isn't just who he might send at you. It's whether he'd send the police at you. You see the police allowing him to do all kinds of dirt. He can go link up with Loose Cannon, act as his handler, and have him put hands on Jay Reed on tape. He can take a call from an FBI agent, record it, and put it on YouTube. Everything under the sun, with absolutely zero consequence. You've seen him get on the internet and threaten Jay Prince.
That shit crazy.
And somehow, the FBI calls him, not to press him, but to see if he's okay, and to make sure he's not being threatened.
Damn.
Meanwhile, CS2 back is online threatening everybody, myself included.
You think I be jumping on here, nigga?
Hey,
I'm
this
on my way
shit
to
funny,
something to
bro.
hide. I know how this internet shit go. Only
This
thing a
shit
nigga can do to me
crazy.
on this internet is tell a lie. And I'm fine with a nigga telling a lie because that means that I'm doing something right. But I appreciate you concerned about what I'm saying on my content, what I'm doing on my channel. Because obviously you and your feelings about it, gang. Like, you feel me? Nigga went all night. I tell the nigga, like, nigga, you texting like a bitch. Like, nigga, like, come on, nigga. Like, you supposed to be Wack 100.
CS2 back is just staying true to what he do. This is how he operates, especially if you respond to any of Active Chuck's videos about him. Remember, you're not the first person this has happened to. Think about young Ant. He reacted to one of Deuce's videos, and you saw what CS2 back did to him after that. So this isn't new. This is CS2 back, doing what CS2 back does whenever somebody reacts to Deuce's content. If you don't want him coming at you, then react to DZ from SBGBTV's videos. TV's videos, and everything will be all good.
You know what I'm saying? So he go off to, you know, saying he's finna expose all the Crips on the internet, and I got paperwork on all you niggas.
Thanks to Reggie Wright, we found out that CS2 back's name was changed in Greg Kading's movie to protect him. And in that film, his name was Alonzo Zoe Scott. But after hearing what Nina Boy said, CS2 back called him up, sounding like the other Alonzo.
I'm putting cases on all you.
Come on in, nigga.
Put cases on all you niggas.
But yeah,
I'm
man,
putting cases.
It is what it is. So let's get to the content, though, man. But hey, Wack, I'm gonna just tell you like this, gang. I
I'm
really
putting
think
cases
you
on
need to go
all
see
you
help,
niggas.
because all that shit you texted me last night, nigga, you are emotionally unstable. I mean, if you were so confident in yourself, bro, you would not be on the internet.
Porky's behavior makes a lot more sense when you look at the bigger picture. Nina Boy has a massive platform, and that kind of reach amplifies everything. Deep down, Porky isn't confident in himself. He knows the end is near, and that insecurity shows. The last thing he wants is for Deuce's narrative gain traction on a platform as influential as Nina Boy's. The thought of that kind of exposure can feel threatening, and that pressure is exactly what's driving how he's acting.
I mean, what you talk, bro? You think I ain't been lied on the internet? Y'all been running around with this that art shit about me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been. Look, bro. All I can tell you is this, man. It's a price for this life, and when they can't beat you, they start to lie on you, bro. But it looked like some your weaknesses coming up, bro. I mean, when I tell y'all, when I tell y'all, I mean, he texts me. Oh, I mean, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm gonna make this stick. I'm gonna interview the girl.
I'm going to keep saying it. Why is CS2 back so aggressive when it comes to Nina Boy? But you never see that same energy directed at DZ. Why doesn't he go this hard on him? Why doesn't he respond with the same intensity?
I sent you the photo of her. You got all the information, and I highly suggest tell that lady to go file charges. Go to the police station. Go do it. That's a serious situation. Somebody can't say, "Oh, I don't remember what happened," and then y'all niggas would look, bro. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell my truth before a nigga tell it. So go ahead, man. I have no problem with coming out with any allegation you niggas put on me. I just don't entertain it. You understand me? Everybody gonna throw shade, smut, dirt. It just don't work when you know who you is, gang. So go ahead and do your shit. Make me famous, nigga. I'm already big. Let's go. But the way you threatened me last night with all your F your mamas and all of that shit, I just seen how hurt you are. You are emotionally scarred.
The crazy part is this. They're always saying they don't care what people say about them. In fact, they claim they like it, good or bad, because it keeps their name buzzing and feeds the algorithm. More mentions, more traffic, more visibility. That's what they preach. But the moment someone does a video reacting to something Deuce says, suddenly it's a problem. Now they don't want their name circulating. Now they don't want to be in the algorithm. Instead of embracing the exposure like they claim to, they start flagging content and trying to shut it down.
You are, I mean, he went off to say, F your mama, and you know, you're not a gangbanger, and all you gang banging ass niggas. Come on, then you go back and say, on power rule, bro. Look, we're in our 40s, sir. It is nothing about a 40-year-old man bragging about gang culture that's exciting. You see what I'm saying? Gang culture is a young man's game. And if you last that long, you last that long. It's OGs and older niggas out there too. But some fruit gonna fall from the tree. Some niggas don't got time to be sitting up here trying to go chase niggas down and go shoot niggas. Niggas got bills to pay. Niggas got life insurance, car notes, child support, rent, motorcycle insurance. Nigga got shit he got to handle out here, bro. Niggas just don't got time to be sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, playing the tough gangster role, nigga. So I highly suggest if you coming for Nina Boy, man, just put a name on it. Don't be sending. And then this is the thing. You thought you was slick. This morning, I received all of these blank Instagram follows with no photos on them. And when you said you was gonna send your tech crew and shit, my channel is open, bro. You don't even have to follow. All y'all gotta do is just go pull pictures off my shit. You see what I'm saying, nigga? I'm so suave with this shit. I'm unbreakable, nigga. I'm not no nigga out here that I don't operate off of feelings and emotions when it comes to this content shit. Cause when I cut this shit off, I'm a quiet person, bro. I sit back and I just watch. So it's kind of saying like when I was young, I used to run my mouth and shit. As I'm older, I get quiet. So this, this extra energy that I get to this content.
Hey, we're going O'Shea Duke Jackson. O'Shea Duke Jackson lab. Well, it's probably lab. I probably cooked me something.
They were eating the settlers. Yes, they were eating the Native Americans. When Christopher Columbus landed.
Oh my God.
Hey. Before you get that BBL, I just want you to know that is not going to make us want to cuff you.
Cardi B is currently on tour, and I believe I saw my cousin just the other day talk about the fact that she saw her at the Forum in Inglewood. And that show, I believe, sold out, but there was a problem with Cardi B. Cardi B wants to reduce the BBL. It's just too much. And the reality is, a lot of ladies in the industry get some type of enhancements. Glorilla, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. I mean, you name it, they get it. And it seems to be something like an addiction, kind of like Michael Jackson and the plastic surgeries. They get addicted to it, it gets bigger, needs to be changed over, and all of that. And this is something that Cardi B has complained about in the past.
You so much ass. Yeah, I gotta say that was the most ass I ever seen. I'm taking some out. After the store, I'm going here. Nobody for 3 months. I'm going to Colombia. Nobody hit me up. Nobody nothing. I'm taking this ass out. Bravo team, y'all. Y'all get that.
She even said that she doesn't know what's in her behind.
Got him!
Later on in this interview, she would admit that she regrets getting a BBL. And I kind of want to talk about this because this is something that a lot of ladies are doing. You'd be surprised, even in Africa. Not that they want to get a BBL, but there is like so much attention on having a big butt or having big breasts. And of course, women can feel insecure.
That shit don't mean nothing to me, bro. As long as you a good woman, shout out, we Gucci, bro. Like, I ain't got time for all that goofy ass shit. You know, big, stanky ass, you can't.
All their looks.
Like, I'm Gucci on that. Like,
I already know the women can feel insecure about their hair. But just because you feel insecure about something, it doesn't mean that somebody else will bring that up about you. It's all the time. Like, I've seen some of the most beautiful ladies out there that were pretty, that were thick, and they were insecure. But that didn't mean that the men that wanted to be with them cared about their own insecurities or what they felt made them ugly or unattractive. But ultimately, women can do these things to try to appeal to men, right? And this is something that a lot of ladies on Instagram are doing. You know, I think almost every time now when I'm scrolling the feed, it seems like I'm seeing the same exact chick like every time, but this same exact chick is different girls, but they all look the same. They have the same pose. They're in the same restaurant. And of course, for some of these ladies, including Cardi B, they can think that this is going to bring you the right guy. Like, if you look like a hot chick or a bad B, you're going to get the right kind of man. And this is what happened with Cardi B earlier on in her career. She got this BBL when she was 22. I believe Cardi B is now 33. But things have kind of changed.
Yeah, do it healthy. If you can't do it, just don't do it, because I don't really know what's in my ass right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't shoot breath control in my ass or nothing. Or I could die.
But wait, there's more.
I feel like a BBL for women is like an investment, right? When you're trying to be big in the industry, or when you're trying to be like the top, you know what I mean, the top looking chick in the industry, when you want to be known as the baddest chick in the industry, all this stuff, right? It kind of sells itself. Like, you get a lot of eyes on you, you get the views, you get the, you know, gossip, people talk about you. The BBL is like an investment for women that's trying to be big in the industry. But I feel like Cardi B has already done everything. She's already done that. She's already, you know, a success story. I feel like once a woman decides to remove her BBL, she's getting to the point in her life where she's like, okay, I've done a lot. Not that I don't want a career, but at the same time, I want to be taken seriously other than just the attention from my bottom.
Now, this guy makes some really good points that she has all the commercial success. She was young when she did it. She's looking for something that's more real. She doesn't want anybody who will look at her, and her fans will appreciate her no matter what. And all of that is true, but I think what the man is forgetting is because Cardi B didn't have a lot to offer relationship-wise, that's why she got the BBL in the first place. The BBL got her offset. The BBL got her kids. Now, on paper, these guys are successful, but they're just one problem.
Because Cardi B already has a great personality, and I feel like once she does remove the BBL, she's gonna attract a different type of energy. And I think that's what she wants. You know, I don't think people say Cardi B has a type. I don't think Cardi B has a type. I just think she wants somebody to love her and somebody to look at her for who she is as a person, not just what she has.
Now, this man is saying successful men don't like women with BBLs. And he would go on to say that it's really a trashy ghetto thing. Now, to be fair, we can never say that Offset is not successful. Stephon Diggs was just in the Super Bowl. But if we're talking about responsible men, men who want to be in the family, men who want to take care of their wife, men who want to live this kind of lifestyle, they're going to look for a woman more similar to them. And this is the problem with, some of these ladies that have these BBLs. They attract the wrong kind of man because simply they are the wrong type of woman.
Damn.
Then after a while, when they find out that the juice isn't worth the squeeze, they want to get rid of the BBL. Because the BBL does not help you get more people to like you. It doesn't.
This is the Galaxy A23 I just got completely free from AirTalk. It comes with a free plan that includes up to 25.
It doesn't help you get more fame. I mean, it improves maybe what your look is in the, in the audience world and all that, but it doesn't make men treat you differently. It doesn't make people consider you a better artist. It just improves your looks temporarily, if you will. And then the issue is, for the minute you date,
you realize that ladies with BBLs only attract low quality, bottom of the barrel men, right? All the friends that I have that are high value men, that are high.
Yeah, you ain't trying to find no bitch with no just big, fat, old, nasty looking ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We ain't doing that. And you can have a big, fat ass naturally, and that shit still don't mean that. Like, you still look like a goofy ass. Like, just sit your goofy ass down somewhere.
Earners, smart, funny, good looking, successful, intelligent, including myself. None of us like BBLs. Not one of us.
BBLs don't make men really cuff you, okay? And the reason why BBLs don't make men cuff you is because a big booty doesn't really do a whole lot for men, whether it's natural, whether it's BBL. Because after you get through clapping, which is, I don't know, it shouldn't be no more than an hour. I mean, anything longer than that is crazy. I'm 44. But you have the other 23 hours in the day to spend with that person, okay? Most of your relationship with a woman or man is minded goals with that person. That's what all relationships are like, whether it's personal, whether it's business. Are you the same religion? Are you the same political voting structure or infrastructurally thinking kind of people? Those are the things that typically get you over in life. And then when you're sitting there with a BBL, and a guy likes you because you have a BBL, and all the other things don't match, then it becomes a clapping situation where you get pregnant by somebody like fanaticz, and then that's it. And in the case of Cardi B, that's what's happening to her. Like, nothing has helped her with the BBL except just getting clapped. That's the only thing that's helped her. Offset, down bad. fanaticz, down bad. You might as well take it out. And the reason why you might as well take it out is not because it's not getting anything. You might as well remove that thinking in your mind too, that this look is going to get you someplace. A lot of people gotta look at relationships in an infrastructural fashion. Most businesses, even in the YouTube business, I can tell you like this, and YouTube is making videos, it can be exciting. But to be honest, it's boring, all right? When you make videos, they are boring, okay? We're gonna be honest. Yeah. It's not exciting. It's not fun, okay? It just really isn't, right? You have to continue to do what you gotta do. It's not fun. It's boring. It's repetitive. You gotta put your time, all right? Yeah, that's how most relationships are. In character, in being fastidious, showing up every day.
That's a good analogy.
That's what people are looking for in long-term relationships. Like, that's what it is. That's what it is, right? And many people are not ready to look at relationships, and I would say in the black world, and I have that. Instead of looking at it for what it is, and what is the person's character? I mean, it's good that they're attractive, but what is the person's character? What can I get out of, or they get out of dealing with me? Where do they, make strong or weak at? And then the thing with Cardi B that's really so bad is you have a BBL and you look just like the other chicks that he's clapping. And this is exactly why it was so easy for him to have like 5 kids. So easy to do that. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's because Cardi B is no different than the other women that he has. The only difference is, obviously she's Cardi B and she has a lot of audience. But as for how he sees her as a relationship or in a relationship, he's no different than the other chicks that have BBLs, right? There's no reason for him to be faithful to her. There's no.
Yeah, I mean, I like natural though. And I mean, just cause, like you said, even if you was natural and still got a fat ass, that shit don't make you a better person just because you got a fat ass. That shit don't mean that. Like, shit.
Reason for him to really prioritize her. And that's why they broke up. He treated her just like anybody else. And women get upset because they feel like, well, fundamentally, I'm more important than what you're treating me like. And that might be true for you as a person. But if you present yourself how everybody else is, and men can't differentiate, then, when you get a guy like Stephon Diggs, who has access, who has money, even for a Cardi B, she could be treated like anybody else. And she was treated like anybody else. He had 4 or 5 kids on her. He even most likely probably cheated more on her than Offset did. And it has everything to do with the whole BBL mentality. Let me be a hot chick. Let me go out here and bounce this booty. Let me be sexually free. Women have the right to portray themselves like that if they would want to. The problem is that no man, or very few men, will look at you and say, that woman who's betraying herself in that fashion, I want to be with. I want to be faithful to her. I want to pay the car note every month. I want to come there. I want to build a life with her, because that woman does not feel like a woman that is unique or different. That woman looks and behaves like everybody else, even though you feel you are inherently different. All right, I get it. You feel like you are inherently different, and you're a woman that shouldn't have to go through that, and you're a woman that should deserve better. But when you look the same, typically you act the same, and then that's the problem, and that's the issue. And I hate to say it, I hate to be mad, I hate to be shady, but ultimately, it is what it is. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea D. Jackson. I got it again. Oh, so that's one, huh? Could you just want to use her bell? We're out.
Yeah, y'all check out the Celebrity Jump, originated by O'Shea D. Jackson. Oh shit. Kendrick Lamar. Hold on, we got hey, hold on. This is not a drill, ladies and gentlemen. We got Chad Smooth talking about Kendrick Lamar responding to Young Thug dissing him.
Hi there. Would you like to receive
Not
a
a
gift?
drill.
I'm a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day
YouTube. Chicks.
We react to Chad Smooth.
Fine, you know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube, because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Hey man, looks like Kendrick Lamar is feeding his fans to start off 2026. His cousin Baby Keem just dropped his first album since 2021. The album is called Casino, and Kendrick Lamar has a couple features on the album. Now on this album, a lot of things get addressed. Baby Keem addresses why he's been gone for 5 years. He said, it's not like I'm elusive or I'm trying to be gimmicky. It's just real life shit I go through every day. Now, this is very similar to the complaints people had about Kendrick, saying, yo, Kendrick does not drop enough records. He drops maybe 1 or 2 records every single year and he disappears. Now, the album is about 36 minutes long with 11 songs on it. Now, during the rollout of this album, Kendrick Lamar also gave Baby Keem some very high praises.
Was I surprised? No, I wasn't surprised. You know why? Because it started off with beats. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what went down here. You know, when I look at think of the gamers, it just makes sense. You have to be locked in to sound and tech. It all goes hand in hand. So when he started first sending me beats and shit, I was like, okay, I can see this. And he was really good. So I wasn't surprised at that. What I was surprised when he started rapping, I was like, damn, he actually good at this too. That threw me for a loop, because he understood melodies and patterns more than any young cat that I heard. It's I got 1,000 fucking cousins, man. 1,000 friends that rap and do music and shit. Out of all of them, he was the best one at 14, 15.
Now, Kendrick Lamar did something very funny here. 5 months ago, after Young Thug called him out on the leaked jail calls for only giving a feature to his cousin Baby Keem, Kendrick...
Hey, y'all, hold on, I'm coming back. Give me a sec.